come in. Jake, I need you here. Jake, please answer me.
Mia? What happened? Mia, speak to me. Mia! What the hell's going on over there?
A few moments later.
Hello? Jake, what the hell is going on there? Come on, speak to me, Jake. ¿Por qué no me respondes?
Young son the man, get the cash when I can. Got a pint for the low in the bag, and I'm saying so if I shout it, come and die for me.
Mia? Mia?
Alright, team.
Damn it, this radio.
So, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Roar Extreme, and we are back in Green Hell, but this time this is the base game story mode. That is correct. I don't think there had been any difference with the base game, even though you already have the Spirits of Amazonia expansion installed in the game. It's still the same story. So what we're going to do here is that we're just going to run through the story again. The reason being is that the first time we did this was on a separate account, and it was like a year and a half ago. So I'd want to feel the story again for Jake Higgins and Mia, since for survival you just like build a camp and then survive for as long as you can, and that's it. But for the story mode, you can't actually have the luxury of building a huge camp and then camping it out, since you need to push the story forward. So we're going to do the story again, and this is day 1. So right after the tutorial, you've seen the intro, and that intro is for the story for Green Hell, the base game. Right now we're just going to set up our basic tools here.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, no one's gonna hear you
I had
there.
an accident. I don't know what happened. Please, help. Over.
So for those of you who haven't played the story mode yet, or have not seen the story mode from other YouTubers, then good for you. You can go ahead and watch this video, though I cannot promise that there will not be any spoilers. But yeah, feel free to, of course, just come along with the journey with me and with the others that is going to view this video. So, for now, we just crafted our basic tools here. I just wanted to have a spear on hand, just in case for any kind of danger and for hunting as well. So we have a bunch of sticks, a few ropes, and stones. Then let's go ahead and move forward. Yeah, I won't be needing that much stones though. Okay. First target sighted. Now this is the tobacco plant. So for those of you who have not played the game yet, so there are things that you would want to collect in the game. Okay, and you'll find out why I got that kind of plant later. But for now, let's go ahead and progress the story. At the same time, make sure we survive. This is King of the Jungle difficulty, by the way, so we're not going to do like green hell difficulty. The only difference of this difficulty and the green hell difficulty is that the green hell difficulty has permadeath, meaning once you die, then all of your progress will be destroyed. So basically you wouldn't be able to progress anymore if you die. And for the story mode, that's not a good choice, since we are, after all, gunning for the story. Let me actually go ahead and take that bone. Okay, so by any kind of accident that we might face, we can still load our game from our last save point. Okay, now we just need to go ahead and find where we are, get our bearings straight. Let's see here. Oh, no dialogues. I wouldn't need stones. Now the thing here in this game is that you need to listen. So that's the pitter patter of the small feet of a small armadillo. You need to listen for cues such as snakes, spiders, jaguars, and pumas, natives, those kinds of things. Since you wouldn't want to be on a constant battle unless that's what you're going for. And of course it's a survival game. Okay, so this is an anthill. If you approach it, you'll be swarmed by ants and then you'll get like rashes and stuff, which will decrease your sanity bit by bit until it runs out. So what you'd want to do is find this small elevation. So that's the back of the anthill. You want to approach it that direction. Crouch and then walk slowly until you get the interaction. Once you get the interaction, just get a few ants. Now what are these ants for? Basically, if you get an open wound. You get an open wound if a jaguar or a puma attacks you and you don't have armor. Then those wounds are open. So it will rot or it will get infected if you don't treat it right. Either you put honey dressing over it, or I think the ash dressing will work well for that as well. I'm not sure, but the best is just, you know, put ants over it so that it closes the wound. That's all you have to do there. Okay, so we're just gathering stuff here. Basically, we need to find... Oh, where are we? Let's see here. I think we need to go down here. Huh. This is where we spawned. So we just actually went around. No, 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 don't fall down. Damn. Oh, anyways, there's a log here. Should be fine. We don't have to go around the waterfalls. Anyway. Oh. Where are we? Actually, that was not the place where we spawned, right? This is a different area. Where is this? I've played this game a lot. Oh, okay. This, I think, is a cave leading to the Spirits of Amazonia map. I think. Let's just go ahead and find our way here. Well, that's the spawn area, actually. So we shouldn't be here. We need to go back to where we last stayed. Yeah, we just went around. We actually have the compass to guide us where to go, like this general direction, but we don't have the map yet. We would be able to get the map once we reach the first tribal camp, which I think should be around here. Okay, those are capybaras. No need to worry. That's animal poop. Here we are. The peccary spawn area. No birds. No dead birds. Oh, there we go. A dead bird. And then some magic mushrooms. Okay, just grab those. There's some more. We're going to grab Banisteriopsis vine. No space. Let's go ahead and make space. So basically, there's a lot of inventory management going to happen as well. So be prepared for that. Let's see if we can get that now. Perfect. Okay, and the camp is just right here. Ta-da! Okay, so we grab that long stick. We craft that with a rope. And we get ourselves a bow. Grab the charcoal, open the bag, get the map, read the burnt page.
At least what's left of it.
Now you can just pause the video if you're planning to read all of these. Okay. Grab the plank. Okay. Exchange our stone blade with this bone knife. Okay. Here we go. Let me get these things as well. Alright. grab some bananas. Is it you? There's another one there. Now that sound is for a Brazilian wandering spider, and if you're not familiar with that spider, you know that it does cause a lot of death before. So it is pretty toxic. Now in this game, you'll get a venom wound, so you'd need to treat that with the right bandage. Or there are bottles of painkillers, works well as well. Okay. Now we've explored everything that we need to explore. We'll go ahead and go back to the camp. Where's the camp? Here we go. It's getting a bit dark here. Let me just check. So as you can see that the bottom left of the screen, there's a magnifying glass. It means that you have something on you. So either a wound or most of the time it's the leeches. Okay, and since it's dark, we'll just go ahead and take a nappy nap.
A few moments later.
So it's 3:15 in the morning. Now what are we going to do next? Well, as per the notebook, we found it, we saw this, and then we need to start a freaking fire. Okay. So ideally in survival mode you wouldn't want to chop down this palm tree, the one that I just chopped down. The reason is you'll get nuts from time to time underneath that tree. So you'd want to save that. There are different ways of getting dry leaf, such as just doing this. Like a random plant that's insignificant, you'll actually get a small leaf pile, and through time that small leaf pile will decay into a dried leaf. Dried leaf, you'll need to start fires. Now we have a plank, we have a small stick, and we can make a hand drill. We wouldn't be able to make the tribal fire starters right now because because it's a story mode, so we haven't picked it up yet, so we wouldn't be able to learn it yet. In survival, you would be able to craft anything as long as you know the schematics. Or the tools, at least. Okay, now you have the ayahuasca. For this drink, if you check your notebook in this section, it gives you clues of what to get. Like for this here, Banisteriopsis caapi, that's the Banisteriopsis vine that we got. And the berries from this particular plant that we got very early in the game, which is this one, Psychotria. And those are just the two ingredients for the ayahuasca, which is needed for the story mode of the game. Okay, so since there's nothing else for us to do, we're gonna drink the ayahuasca. Why? Because as you can see, the nutrient levels here, I'm pretty dehydrated. I need carbs, I'll need protein and fat as well. But after this story cutscene, all of that will be filled up. And I'll let you be the judge of what's happening whenever Jake drinks the ayahuasca. It's magical. But seriously, if you have a soup that looks like that, will you be drinking it?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Spooky kid just started laughing. Okay, now you wouldn't be able to do anything else. This is the story. This is story mode and this is the cutscene.
Hey, wait!
So you'll just need to follow that kid. Jake Higgins is tripping on acid.
Bye, have a great time.
Hey, kid! Where are you? Where am I?
My God, I hate trucks.
Hello?
Bazinga!
Mia? Where are you?
First contact is always difficult. They're extremely weary.
I don't remember anything. You were calling to me. I ran out of the tent and...
They have to be. Civilization is killing them. And we don't even realize it.
Mia.
Maybe it would have been better if I just died.
Now look at this map and then take a mental picture of this map. This map is different than the map that we have right now. Spoiler alert, you should be seeing this part of the map later on in the story.
Mia,
Butterfly, fly away.
When the American colonization began, the conquistadores brought their diseases here with them. Many tribes were wiped out, and the rest moved even deeper into the jungle. Chief Guini went on and on about whole generations of his ancestors being decimated, until they received a gift from the jungle. And me? Naively, I assured them about our good intentions.
Mia being alone with these tribesmen.
They trusted us, embraced us as their own. They even shared their secret with us. Dios mío, ¿qué hemos hecho?
I just want
Bazinga!
Jake? Come in, please. I need you.
Mia? Wait! I'm here!
My God, I hate trucks.
Hello? Jake? Please. I can't live without you.
Mia, is it really you? What happened? Are you safe?
Gracias a Dios que estás vivo. Me? I'm safe. Trust me. Tell me what happened to you. I was losing it trying to contact you.
I was hoping you could tell me that. You called me in the middle of the night, and I ran out to look for you, and all I remember is running and falling?
Wait, you fell? That doesn't sound good. Okay, take it easy. Breathe. Do you know where you are?
I have no idea.
Can you give me some clue as to your whereabouts? A landmark or something?
Oh, the village! Recently I found a tribal village. It's deserted, though. I'm not sure why.
Is it a large, round village?
No, rather small. Just a few huts.
Cariño, if it's not the main village, it could be anywhere. We never found all the campsites.
Hey, there has to be another way. Found a map. It's half burnt, but there's a location marked on it. Lambda 2. Not sure what it is. Do you?
No, I don't think so. Can you get there?
Well, I will try.
You left me.
Mia? Come again? You're breaking up.
Without the... Oh, hope.
Mia? Mia! Oh, fuck! Battery's dead.
Okay, so for now we just need to wait for the battery to come back on. That's why we're doing our crafting, we're doing basically maintenance. So we have some dressings here. Bone, dry leaf, and like I mentioned, after the cutscene, everything's full. Now it's near morning. What we're going to do is, of course, make still more preparations. What kind of preparations, you might ask? Okay, so this is actually the Psychotria plant. So let's just take one to carry with us. And another Banisteriopsis is fine. Now, as you saw, we just crafted an arrow. And down goes the peccary. So peccary's a pig. It's good. It's good meat. Yeah, very good. But we need actually are the bones. Bones. Okay. Drop the meat. Because we won't be cooking just yet. Okay, now when you're going to aim for an arrow shot, or even like throwing your spear on an animal, so if you haven't played the game, make sure that you get a headshot. The headshot is a guaranteed 1 kill for these animals. I think except for the caiman or the crocodile. Otherwise, the animal will just flee. So it'll run away. Run away. Say goodbye to your weapon. Unless they bleed to death while you're following them and you saw where they die. Then that's the only time that you'd be able to retrieve them. Okay, so the reason why we're getting bones is that we're crafting armor. Bone armor. So just a banana leaf, 3 bones, and... let me just put it here. Okay. So banana leaf, 3 bones, and 2 rope. There we go. Put that on the other leg. And then craft. Okay, so you have 4 limbs. So you need to craft 4 armor, so it does take a lot. It does take a lot of resources. But it's worth it, since you wouldn't be wounded right away, at least, once you're engaged in battle. Either from a jaguar, or a puma, a caiman, or the natives. So there's no friendly tribes in this in story mode for the base game. Okay, there's the other peccary, and we will decimate their population right here. All right. Now, as you can see, so we're almost full, so that's why I dropped the meat earlier, since we're not going to need it, and I'm still going to drop some of the meat here. I'm going to leave it there. Let's grab some more vines here. Well, actually the liana vines to make rope. 2, and then let's get 1 extra. And then let's get this one for extra bandages. I always want to prepare different kinds of bandages, such as the regular bandages, the tobacco dressing, at least 2, lily dressing, at least 2 as well, and then we can actually harvest the charcoal and then craft this as an ash dressing. There you go. Or if ever you encounter a beehive, then you can make a honey dressing as well. Okay, I think it's all charged up now.
Hello? Mia? You there?
Are you there?
Oh my god, I'm freaking out here. Why did you go silent? What happened?
Secret.
Battery died. I had to charge it. We can't talk long. Just tell me where you are. I'll find you somehow.
Me? I told you. I'm safe. Let's focus on you, okay? Report everything. I'll always be here for you if you need to talk.
Okay, will do. Over and out. Hey, Mia. About this village I found?
Yes? What about it?
It's abandoned, but I found a few burned items that couldn't have belonged to the tribe. These came from outside the jungle, it looks like. Are you certain we haven't been here before?
The tribe fears our world, but they would never burn our things. They know we are not the enemy.
You don't think that there's someone else here, do you?
I don't know, but I don't like any of this. Just be careful if you see anyone.
Mia, Is there anything else that you can tell me about my accident?
Honey, I know as little as you do.
I know, but I was running from something.
I don't know how to help you. Just do whatever it takes to survive, okay? Your memories might come back on their own.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. Over and out.
Okay, now as you see here, this water is dirty. If we drink it, there's a good chance we'll get parasites. Parasites not the same as these leeches, but like stomach parasites. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's gamble.
Disgusting.
See that?
Ugh.
So at the lower left, you see a stomach icon with number 2. It means that we have 2 counts of parasites. These red mushrooms here will help with that. See? One red mushroom will actually Jaguar. Don't interrupt me. I'm teaching them how to play the game. Stupid. Oop. I heard a native call. Anyways, he's not going to roam here. Where was I? Right, the red mushroom. So the red mushroom is actually a good thing to have with you, but better are these blue mushrooms. So these blue mushrooms will give you carbohydrates. 2 counts of parasites will be removed. And 10 energy. See that? Them magic mushrooms. So, yeah.
Mia, just before the accident, you called me in the middle of the night. What happened?
My lamp went out. I panicked.
No, come on. You were scared. What happened?
I know. I'm sorry. Don't worry about me.
I need to know if everything's all right. Okay?
It's not all right. How can it be? You're out there, far away from me.
Hey, you're right. It was just a dumb question, okay? I'm just worried.
I know, mi amor.
Okay, now the reason why I'm just staying here at the base for now is that I want to, you guys of course, to get the story of the game. So we're going to talk to her about everything.
Saw a strange rock covered with tribal paintings. You think you could translate them for me?
Do you remember what was on it?
2 men, one black and one blue with a stone between them.
Were there any inscriptions?
Oh, yes. Yes, there were.
Can you describe them?
T?
It might be a sign for a sort of spiritual passageway. The natives believe their ancestor spirits still live in the jungle and can be reached through certain rituals. The passageway also prevents evil spirits from returning.
Right, but that sure as hell doesn't help me right now. I need a sign for a physical passageway. Wait. I have an idea. Over and out.
And that's the rock right here, which is gone. Ba-dum-ts.
Mia, the rock I mentioned earlier is gone now. I don't know what happened.
Are you certain you're in the right spot?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay. I am lost for words.
Well, regardless, now I can get through here. I'll contact you if I find anything.
Just be careful.
I better not be going crazy. Mia, before you called, I drank ayahuasca. It helped me remember our first days here. When you went to the village.
What? Jake, don't ever do that again. It's dangerous. Besides, not all you see under its influence is true.
But did you get to the village by boat?
Yes.
And you did take part in the ritual.
That doesn't change anything. I'm afraid of what you might see. Just come back to me. Please. Let's leave the past behind.
What can you be afraid
I'm
of?
trying to, but I need to know what happened. Mia? Mia?
Okay, so as we were talking about the bees earlier, so this is a beehive. You can shoot it with an arrow, throw a rock, throw your tool, throw your spear, and you get a honeycomb, which you can craft into a honey dressing if you need. For now, I'll keep it as that. Okay, now we're careful here. Even though we already have a jaguar attack us, this is also a jaguar spawning area. Okay. So there's tons of animals here, but the jaguar seems to be only interested in you. Okay, just craft those things up. Boo. Okay. Now, as you saw earlier, the jaguar isn't, or the jaguar and the puma isn't slow. So they'll just approach you slowly since they're hunting you. That's why I never looked away from him. If you do look away and you run, it will outspeed you and catch you and attack you. So always face the cat up front. Try to throw a spear in its head or aim your bow and arrow and shoot them with an arrow. That's the best way. Actually, the only way. Okay. Now we're at the drug camp. So let's see. I found something. Some buildings.
I found something. Some buildings.
Building in the jungle. What kind of buildings?
I don't know yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, now these fruits are good as well. So, let me just show you. So this is, as you know, very dirty water. So let's just wash yourself with mud. Oh, duckweed. And drink. Get parasites. See, 2 parasites. But we can eat this. And you see, -2 parasites. So it cures parasites as well. Gives you 16 carbs as well. So mighty fine for a fruit. In real life, that fruit doesn't taste good. At least for me. But it is a fruit that they do eat in Southern America. Okay. Boom.
Those buildings I mentioned look like they're abandoned. Drug factory, maybe?
Wait, what? A drug factory? Here? Are you sure there's no one in there?
See this metal pot? That's very useful. That's why we're picking that up.
It's fine. Okay, Mia? Remember, keyword, abandoned.
No anyone would just abandon all this and leave. We're in the middle of the jungle. There's nowhere to go. Please, be careful.
Okay, so as you can see there, I actually picked up a rusty machete. This is 100% durability, so it doesn't raise down my skills for axes or knives, but it is a machete. And it's 100% durability, so we can use it until it depletes. Now the thing about this camp is the tribal arrows. You get like 7-8 pieces of these tribal arrows if you'd be able to find them all. And they're at 100% durability, so very good to pick him up. A few here, another one here. Okay, another one there. So we now have 7. Another one here, and that's 8. Nothing more. Okay. Now in survival mode sometimes like the tribal arrows doesn't spawn. But I still visit this place because you can actually shoot these birds down. If you'd be able to hit them. There, like that. But sometimes they're on the roof. Yeah, this is one of my arrows. Well, I have 8 tribal arrows, so I won't be needing my regular arrows anymore. I'll be keeping the tribal arrows instead, and if ever it goes down to 5, I can craft regular arrows. But yeah, like for example, that bird is just like sitting there. You just fire an arrow at that bird. Bird drops. You have meat and feathers. If you harvest the parrot body. Okay, now where's my freaking arrow? Tribal arrow, are you here? I don't need a stick. Where's my tribal arrow at? Damn. I just lost one instantly. Well, that's a rare occasion anyways, but you can stock up on arrows basically here if you need. Okay. Now these are like the coca plants, so it is a drug factory.
You don't think that the tribe attacked them, do you? Could be why this place is empty.
The Yabahuaca are not violent. If it was them, they must have been provoked.
This place almost looks untouched. I mean, if they were at war, wouldn't they have burned it down?
They would have never started a fire in the jungle. They consider it sacred.
Right. Okay, over and out.
This killer trap will actually give you tons of meat every time. So just make sure to arm it. And it'll give you meat most of the time, so single pecker will give you like 6 pieces of meat, so if you're playing solo then you're set up. That's why a lot of players like tend to build here as well. So they cut down all of these cocoa plants, and this is just like a wide flat area that you can build a large base on. Game Edge actually builds a lot here. Okay, now time to inspect. Okay, microwave. Painkillers. No painkillers for me. Notes, if you're interested in like just reading through the notes of the cartel, it gives you clues on what happened, the timeline, so on and so forth, which is important to the story. Not that important, but if you want to go in depth in the story and try to understand the meaning of it, then yeah, those are like minor lore, minor notes. Okay, candy bar. And then another 100% bone knife. So we'll replace that because we've already used that. Letter. See this? Dearest Marcella. Okay, quick note for processed food. Oh, okay, destroy stack. No, for processed foods like snack, canned food, candy bars, these things doesn't expire. So as you can see, doesn't have a decay time. Just such as honey. Honey doesn't spoil. But for meat, see this? Only 11 hours in-game hours. This is going to be spoiled. The banana is within 20 hours. That's the only thing, the only time that's left for me to consume those food. So you want to keep the modern food for emergency purposes. You can eat them if you know that you're near another camp that you'd be able to get some. And that's it. So, if you press M, it'll open up your map. You can actually use it in conjunction with your compass here. So you can find your bearing and then navigate yourself through the map. But, right mouse button will zoom into the map. We found the first camp here. We actually spawned around here in the south part. This is the first camp. We went through the stone. We actually went down to this barrel here. This is the drug factory, and that's where we are at. And this is where we will be closing the episode as well. Now for story mode, we don't have to craft structures such as these and then put a roof over at the top to actually save the game. For story mode, you need to find the next camp and save your game there. See? The reason is so that you will need to push the story forward. So you wouldn't be able to just wander around and build your camp and save. You would need to find the notable locations in the map that would have calendars. And that's where you'll save your game. So for now, that's going to be everything for today. So if you're still here in this video, don't forget to like if you like it, and then subscribe to the channel so that you won't be missing the next parts of this video or this run. And share the channel and the video as well to your friends if they're interested, so that you can convince them to buy and play Green Hell with them. So this is again your boy Roar Extreme, and I bid you adieu.
Young son, the man, get the cash when I can. Got a pint for the low in the bag, and I'm saying, so if I shout it.